Hey guys, welcome back. This is the Lovin Abu Dhabi show. I'm Mayar.
And I'm Abby, and I'm back. It's been a while, guys. It's been a very long time.
It's been a hot minute since you've been here, actually.
I know. It's been a very long time. Who missed me? I missed me.
I missed you. It's been, what, a month since you've been back on the show?
More
than a month?
A month. I've been living my best Caribbean island girl life.
Island gal.
Went on a little trip, extended through Eid. Yeah, it was a nice little time, but I'm back.
Yeah, you came back, I think, at like the perfect time, because as soon as you came back, it was like announced the 1 week Eid holiday, and you're like, 1 month vacation.
I was sat at home and I was like, wow, I've got a week to prepare again and do all my life admin.
Yeah, you went through the vacation blues.
Yeah, I did it. I think everyone underestimates as well how long it takes to bounce back from a holiday.
Yeah.
Like, the sheer amount of washing you've got to do, just in general, that's not spoken about enough.
The best thing is that when you book a like hotel room with like washing machine.
Yeah, and you can get it all done.
I lucked out when I was on vacation because just like by chance, the last hotel that we stayed at had like a washing machine and a kitchen, so I was like able to save a bit of money as well.
Perfect. Yeah, I was just open my case, throw everything in dirty.
No, I always have like a designated plastic bag for my dirty clothes.
Yeah, I opened it back up and I was like, yeah, this whole thing just needs to be washed.
Put the bag in the washing machine at the same time.
But yeah, I had a full week. But yeah, it's been a while. It's been a hot minute.
It has, and we have a few interesting stories for you guys today. So, 94% of Abu Dhabi residents feel safe walking at night. I can be one of those 94%.
I will also agree. Story 2 is the amazing how Abu Dhabi bounced back from the massive storms that we had a few weeks ago.
India's billionaire Anant Ambani might have his wedding in Abu Dhabi.
Potentially, who knows? And also, daily flights from Abu Dhabi to London are back. Woo!
That's like good news for you because you're like,
yeah,
straight home.
Get me
Let's
there.
go. So, 94% of Abu Dhabi residents feel safe walking alone at night. So, this is basically like the 4th survey that the Department of Community Development has like set out, and they've surveyed 92,576 participants from 160 plus nationalities, and it's basically assessing the quality of life in Abu Dhabi, and like 93.6% of the people who took the survey said that they feel safe walking like alone at night in Abu Dhabi. And I feel like as a woman, you kind of just like, you feel that more.
Yeah, 100%.
And it's like the best thing because I love night walks more than anything. Like, I'm not a morning person at all. If I could stay up all night, I would. And I always like go out for like an evening run or an evening jog.
I was going to say, I don't think Mayar's going on evening runs.
No, but I have to get my 10K steps in somehow, especially after Japan. When you do 20, you feel like a bum just sitting on the couch after that. And this 4th edition of the survey included 14 main indicators that were based on the results of the previous rounds. So it covered aspects like housing, job opportunities and revenue, family income and wealth, work-life balance, health, education, skills, personal security, safety, so many things. And on top of that, the people in the survey also said that 70.6 said that they were satisfied with housing. The quality of life rated 6.94 out of 10. And happiness level rose to 7.69 out of 10. And honestly, I just feel like it's good for Abu Dhabi, like these kind of ratings.
Yeah, it is. 100%. I think we also take it for granted here how safe it is for women to go out alone at night. I know that obviously when I was at home, it was just unheard of. You wouldn't go out once it was dark, which in the winter is like from 5 p.m. Like, that was it.
Yeah.
You're not going out on your own. If you're walking home, you're putting your keys in between your fingers. Like, it was constant threat and scare. Like, thankfully, nothing has ever happened to me. I've never experienced it. But the freedom and sort of allowances that I've now got living in Abu Dhabi, that I can go out at night on my own. I don't have to double think everything.
Yeah, I feel like there's also precautions you take when you travel to like a new country. Like, there are times when you travel and like you get separated from your party, like you want to do something and like you find yourself like having to get back at night. So what do? You share your location with everyone you know, like live tracking.
Yeah.
You make sure that like you're on the phone with someone who sounds tough.
Yeah, exactly. Or you pretend to be on the phone.
You like talk to yourself for like a 30 minutes.
I'm just on the train. and just making sure everyone else understands that you're on the phone to someone.
Yeah, but like thankfully we're fine.
Yeah.
And like we live in a country where we don't have to like always take such precautions. And if you
100%.
do like walk at night, you're like satisfied, or not like satisfied, but like you feel
content.
secure. You're
Yeah.
content.
You know you can do it, and you can enjoy it more.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't think you'll be running at night though.
Well, if I'm being chased, that's a reason to run.
So, let's talk about the biggest thing that's been going on over the last week and a half. The rain, the storms, the most mental storm I've ever experienced in my whole life.
Yeah.
I will never compare a storm in the UK to one in the UAE again. I always said it's just a bit of rain. No. So last week, obviously, Tuesday, it hit bad. There was flooding across Abu Dhabi, but what we're here to talk about today is how quickly Abu Dhabi bounced back from the storm. And it was damn sight quicker than Dubai. Obviously, Dubai's floods are a lot more extreme, but the appreciation and sort of the happiness that we've got right now that it was turned around within 48 hours. This was thanks to the massive collaborative efforts of the MOI, National Emergency Crisis Disaster Management Authority, and all of their strategic partners across the whole of the Emirates as well, just trying to return Abu Dhabi back to normality, clearing the roads, fixing any maintenance issues that must have happened in the buildings and in homes. It was the heaviest rainfall that they've ever experienced.
In the past 75 years.
So the amazing work of the authorities and the partners to sort of reboost everything, collaborate, get together and just make sure that the country and the city was working as normal as quickly as possible. I know that when we drove home from work on Tuesday, that's when we saw it and I was driving through water like this thick and I was like holding my breath going through it. But then driving to work on Thursday, it was as if nothing had ever happened. So yeah, I mean, we've seen obviously the devastation that's happened across the UAE, specifically Dubai and a lot of places in like Al Ain
and Sharjah.
With their massive hailstones as well.
Oh, Al Ain like went through it like.
I thought that was AI.
Everyone was telling me it's an old video, and I'm just like, it literally hailed.
Yeah, crazy.
It was like Al Ain, Sharjah, and Iraq got hit with hail, and everyone's just like, they're old. It's from the last storm. I'm like, no, guys.
This is from now. But yeah, what an amazing sort of pull together it was from everyone to make sure that there was enough support, and then all those in need got help as efficiently and quickly as possible, and obviously cleared all the water pooling and debris as well.
Yeah, I think that was like the best thing. It was like by like Wednesday, I think a lot of like areas in the city itself were like cleared. So we were getting like a lot of videos of like the before and after, during the storm, after, and someone was just like literally by midnight my road was just drained, and I was like, it must be nice, because mine, I think my area, it like outside the compound had compiled like basically a road of mud, so cars couldn't go in or out, and it took them a day to clear one lane, but it still like wasn't completely like safe to go, and then it took them the next day to clear the second lane. So by 48 hours my compound was like free, and I was like able to just go out.
Amazing. I remember me and my housemate were stood on our balcony, and it was just about 5 o'clock when the sort of the light just disappeared from the sky. And we were stood there, and we're on the 12th floor. There's like a construction site opposite us, and the next minute there was one of like the fences just blew past our balcony, and we were just like, okay, shall we go inside now? Yeah. We were like, let's bring the furniture in, let's pop behind the glass.
Yeah, I think the best decision was those who like noticed that the storm was getting, like the winds were getting stronger, and they just took all of their furniture inside to just avoid balconies getting destroyed.
Yeah, it was crazy. But yeah, it's great to see that it's all been sorted. Thankfully, nothing ever happened to my apartment. Everything was fine. My car is fine as well. That's the only thing I was worried about. I was like, oh my God, my car.
Yeah, I think I was like concerned about like if it's going to hail where I'm at, because it's outdoor parking. We don't have like an underground thing. So if it hailed, I would have had to like take every mattress from the house and just put them on the cars.
But yeah, big up Abu Dhabi. Thanks for turning us back to normality as quick as possible.
I love that. And now, I think this, like, speculation kind of, like, blew everyone's minds, because India's billionaire Anant Ambani might have his wedding in Abu Dhabi. And if you don't know him, I'm sure you do know of Rihanna, who was
Yes.
invited to perform at their pre-wedding.
Wow, what a life.
I think that was like wild because I remember reading she got like 5 million or like $5 billion just to perform, and I was just like, okay, get that bag, sis.
Yeah, of course, and you would. I mean, a star as big as Rihanna, you would take it. Of
Yeah,
course.
obviously.
And what an amazing experience having Rihanna. Bearing in mind, she's not really performed anywhere since having a second child.
Exactly.
That was like her coming out sort of gig, and it wasn't even like public. So
It was just like a little party. And last month, Anant Ambani and Radhika Merchant hosted the pre-wedding celebration with iconic guests like Rihanna, Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, and so much more in attendance. And the pre-wedding festivities went viral because it like brought together a lot of like big names. It was kind of like, you know, when your two favorite cartoons have like a cross episode.
Mm-hmm.
It was like that, like two cultures are crossing, and it was just big.
it was
And
crazy.
it took over the internet for like the longest time.
It did.
And now, according to reports, there might be a wedding in Abu Dhabi. However, there has been no official announcement about it yet. But Anant Ambani made a recent appearance in Dubai about 3 weeks ago.
Well, we'll have to stay tuned and see. Someone's just said as well that they saw the pre-wedding celebrations in India. I think the whole world saw it.
Yeah, like I think it was. Someone also just said Mark and his wife were wonderfully dressed. I think everyone kind of like pulled up, dressed absolutely like drop dead gorgeous.
Yeah, I mean,
that.
you would. Come on.
Yeah, I feel like if you just I think it's like difficult because I know like Indian weddings, they have such like beautiful outfits, and like during their celebrations they go all out with their fits, and it's always just like marvelous. Like I love watching people.
Yeah, stunning. Absolutely stunning. Here's a question for you. Obviously, this is such a star-studded guest list. It's sort of like your dream dinner table guests. Who are your dream wedding guests? Obviously, they've invited Rihanna, Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg. Who would you want at your wedding?
Taylor Swift.
Oh, yeah. Taylor Swift. Who else? Give me another.
Are we talking like singers or just like celebs? Okay, so
Anyone. Your dream wedding guests.
Taylor Swift, Tom Hiddleston.
Okay.
I always forget like actual actor names, but Spencer Reid
Okay.
from Criminal Minds, absolute favorite. I'm blanking so hard right now.
Come on, TikTok.
Harry Styles, Zayn Malik,
Harry Styles.
Niall. I was
whole-
a Directioner.
The whole Direction clan.
Yes.
Okay.
I was a Directioner for like the
Okay.
longest time. I like broke my heart when they came to
Yeah.
Dubai right after Zayn left the band.
Yeah, okay.
Bella Hadid,
Yes.
love her.
Although she would upstage anyone there at the wedding.
100%. It's okay. She can upstage me.
Yeah, I would pick people strategically that wouldn't look as good as me.
You're just drop dead gorgeous.
I'd be
Abby.
like, okay, models
Off the table.
off the table. I don't know who I would want there.
You don't know?
I'd want David Attenborough to do all of my speeches. Do you know the Planet Life, English actor?
You showed
the
us.
really soft voice. Or Morgan Freeman. Imagine him doing all of your wedding speeches or narrating your whole wedding. That would be cool.
That would be nice.
Beyonce is singing.
Oh, yeah.
Beyonce is singing at my wedding. She's probably not going to. But if in the hearsay world, yes, Beyonce's going to be there.
As I like to say, Delulu is the Salulu. So,
Yes.
like, as long as you stay delusional and you're not hurting anybody, you can dream as big as you want. Because
Exactly.
you're also kind of manifesting it in a way.
So stay tuned, guys. This wedding might be in Abu Dhabi. Whereabouts do you think it would be?
Where in Abu Dhabi? I'm not sure if they would like rent out like one of the private islands and do it there.
Yes.
Because I do remember that when Beyonce came, she had it on an island. So like all of the people who went for a concert, they had to like get on a boat and then go see her.
Oh, that would be cool.
So I feel like it would be like that kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Or like Emirates Palace.
Oh, yes.
Like in one of the palaces.
Get married in a palace. How the other half live. How the other half live. Well, stay tuned. We'll let you know. And maybe you'll get invited. We won't get invited. But
We can try.
we'll keep you updated if it is in Abu Dhabi. And really good news for all of the Brit expats and everyone who wants to go over to visit the UK. Daily flights are returning with British Airways from Abu Dhabi Zayed International Airport going over to London. I think it's London Heathrow.
Yeah.
One of the main ones. Really good links as well once you get to Heathrow. It's really good airport to head into if you are wanting to travel. But this has been on pause for 4 years. So this has been a long time in the making. Obviously, we've got the brand new state-of-the-art terminal in Abu Dhabi, so it just makes your travelling plans so much more seamless. But this partnership with British Airways just sort of shows the iconic and long-standing sort of partnership that the UK and Abu Dhabi have, and it's also great, so it caters to the growing demand of further flights between Abu Dhabi and London Heathrow, and also enables so many people to enter Abu Dhabi and just sort of boost that tourism. It's daily flights, and British Airways are a great airline as well.
I feel like I had already I'm planning on going to the UK in August, and it's just I'm sad because I already booked my flights.
Yeah.
And like this announcement just came, so I was just like, I could have just gone from here.
Yeah, literally. I'm guessing a lot of people as well. A lot of people who live like in and around Abu Dhabi like to go to London because Heathrow is one of the top 5 destinations for travellers from this airport, with nearly 300,000 passengers flying that route in the first 3 months of 2024, which is insane. So it just shows how wanted and needed this daily flight is back and forward.
It's also usually like insane during summer because it's so hard to get like visa appointments.
Yeah.
The ones who get it.
Can't relate.
But around the summer, this number goes like way up because everyone's going to Europe.
Yeah. And enjoying the 26 degrees summer.
Yes, compared to the like 40 we're going to get here soon.
Just to preface, it will probably rain in the UK in summer, so
that's fine.
Go enjoy yourselves in the rain. I'll be here in the sun.
It's okay. I'll be watching Taylor Swift, so I think I'll manage.
So yeah, guys, if you're planning on going to London, daily flights are back with British Airways. Get booking. They're a really good airline as well.
Yeah,
really cool.
I heard a lot of good things about them as well.
And just as a little other thing, who's excited for the Grand Prix? Yeah, show of hands, please. Yeah.
Me.
It's coming the first weekend of December, and we went to an event last night, hosted by Thara and Abu Dhabi Grand Prix down at the Louvre. And we've got the first act for Yasalam. I was very excited about this, because obviously I'm from the UK, I love a rock band, love the fact Foo Fighters played last year, but Muse are playing. Woo! I was dead excited for this. They've got some classic songs.
I think I know one, and you played it this morning.
Yeah, I've been playing them on Spotify this morning, sort of trying to warm everyone up to Muse. But they are such a good band to see live. It's not been confirmed yet what day they're playing. And obviously you've got 3 other acts to be announced yet for the rest of the days. But yeah, Muse, Yasalam, After Race concerts, get there, be there. Who's got the tickets? Have you got your tickets yet? No, I've not. I'm trying to book the garage brunch at the W for race day.
It'll be cool to watch, like, as you're just like sipping on bevies, having some good food, because the W is like the only hotel I think on the racetrack.
Yeah, I think it's the only hotel on a racetrack.
Oh yeah.
Ever in the world. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. If you want to come and join me at Garage, wait till I've booked my tickets because don't want them to sell out. I think that's what I'm going to do.
The good thing is that the Grand Prix weekend kind of like falls at the same week that the National Day is.
Yes, it does. So we'll have like 2 jam-packed weekends.
Yeah, like fingers crossed that Tuesday's off. Fingers crossed we get a 3-day work week.
And then we can enjoy F1 for all of it is.
Exactly, but I'm actually surprised that this year the F1's going to be in December. I'm guessing they're pushing it towards like cooler weather.
Yeah, I guess so. It was quite warm.
It was very warm last year. Like I was expecting it to be a bit like windy because it's in the evening and like it's such a trek when you're going from like where you parked your car to the arena. So like to do that in like the heat is it's just sad.
Well, if I've got any more Muse fans apart from nobody in this office, let me know. Get your tickets, and then you also get a ticket straight away to the after race concerts. So you'll be sorted.
Especially if you're an F1 fan, I feel like that's a good package.
Yeah, 100%. Muse are mint. They're amazing. So good live. If you've not seen them and you like rock, just go and experience them.
I'll just take Abby's word for it. She has good music taste.
You heard it here first. Well, I think that's it.
That's all we have for you guys today. So thank you for tuning in, and we'll be live again next week.
We will do. Have a lovely rest of your week and weekend. Tag us as always. We want to see your stories. Let us know what you're up to. Yeah, give us some inspo to how to spend our weekend in Abu Dhabi.
See you next week.